It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First down from the 42.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chicago.
Trying it left side with Edwards. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to him. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Williams with 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Williams. On the move, headed right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Saw Reed hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
19 Lions, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. All in left side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The Bills quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Milrow with it on first. Rolling left, buying some time. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Let's go. Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Milrow hangs on to it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. From the pistol, here comes Edwards. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Drops this one off to Edwards. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Williams. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Edwards has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he's going to have this up and across midfield partner to the 48. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down Chicago. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Edwards getting it again here on second. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dallas Turner picks it up.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Yr3 from the gun. That one's complete, right side. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Brings up third and
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Come on, Panther 11, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
run here on first down. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen.
Okay, ready?
2nd down now. They need 7.
Ready? Ready?
Throwing here, Milrow. Has him on a quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
At the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Bears decide to call their first time out,
It's a gain of 7.
as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the Bears' 10-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we would call a first mistake.
He goes down. The Bears got him. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Flush out out to his left. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And it sets up 2nd down. Williams from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st down, Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Chased out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
unleashed with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack. You can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Third down. Here's Williams. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game.
Bears 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after you already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him. And he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, crack on, lady.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes a defender. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Running for the marker on second. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
18 Cardinals, class 50, Warriors 17.
First down throw here from Milroe. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
At the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Ready, set.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 pounds.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Escapes out to the left. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Bears have it. The 50. The 30. The 10. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 41. Seahawks 17.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Throwing now, Milrow. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
What is it?
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Hit. 70, Timber Wolf.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Milrow with it on 1st. We've got a screen to the running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup Warriors, 17. 19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Catches made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Handoff now out of the gun. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop them up.
They've been doing it.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. An even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Reload, back. Ready? Viking 18. Steady.
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores. Makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Man in motion here. Williams on first down. It's into the hands of Edwards. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Here's Williams again. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
To the air yet again, Williams. On the move, headed right. That's intercepted near the sideline. That is Nick Imanwari. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Pass. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Milrow to throw. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now a give to Edwards, running left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.